Hey, what's happening, y'all? B Marsh Boxing back at it with another post-fight review. Luis Arias from Milwaukee, Wisconsin versus DMV's own, Maryland's own, PG County's own, former unified champion at 154 pounds, Jarett Swift Hurd. And from the get-go, Luis Arias, man, he brought that Midwestern aggressive style up on the man, Jarett Hurd, you know what I mean? Was all up on him from the inside, got on the inside, and he was landing numerous straight right hands, whether it was straight right hands from a little distance or when he would close the distance, go chest to chest, toe to toe, and throw that overhand right. You know what I mean? So Jarett Hurd was having problems in the first round. I gave it to Luis Arias. The second round could have gone either way. Luis Arias got his nose and his nose busted up by the man Jarett Hurd with the straight right hands and left hooks, and he was leaking from his nose. You know what I mean? From the nose area in round two. You know what I mean? Rounds three, four, I gave it to the man Luis Arias. He was very aggressive on the inside. Not so much body shots, but he was throwing a lot of headshots. You know what I mean? Now the man Jarett Hurd was trying to slip some punches, but some were getting in. Most of the body shot punches, Jarett Hurd was blocking or putting his shoulder, doing a little shoulder roll. But the headshots, he didn't have enough head movement to evade all them shots. You know what I mean? So the man Luis Arias was picking up points. But if anybody knows Jarett Hurd is a notoriously slow starter when it comes to the first half of the fight. We've seen him lose numerous fights in the first half and then come back in the second half of the fight and knock an opponent out. So maybe Jarett Hurd, he would have liked to fight using the jab and fighting from the outside. But if anybody watched this fight, it was raining over there in Milwaukee. I'm sorry, not Milwaukee, in Miami, and the man Jarett Hurd, the canvas of the ring was getting wet. So there was a lot of intermissions, a lot of stopping, a lot of timeouts to wipe the canvas. You know what I mean? So I thought really and truly that favored all these stoppages and timeouts helped the man Luis Arias, because Luis Arias, you could see, was starting to tire out from round five. It's like he emptied the load and emptied the gas tank. You know what I mean? He was now starting to get tired. Jarett Hurd's picking up rounds. He's on his Frankenstein shit, being aggressive, come forward, and he got Luis Arias on the ropes. He's picking up rounds. So I gave rounds 5 and 6, and I believe round 7 I gave it to the man Jarett Hurd. You know what I mean? There was a couple low blows in round 7, 2 low blows in round 7, and from Jarett Hurd on Luis Arias, but I still had Jarett Hurd winning them rounds. Round 8, I think I had Luis Arias. In round 9, it was a round where they called a knockdown, which really wasn't a knockdown because the man Luis Arias slipped from the wet canvas because it's raining out there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So, but the referee, he considered that to be a knockdown. So that's a 10-8 round for the man Jarett Hurd. And then round 10, the final round, I gave it to the man Luis Arias. You know what I mean? Even in the round 9 where Luis Arias did not get dropped, he got up off the canvas, off the slip, and he was beating the shit out of Hurd, man. So, I thought the right man won this fight. They had this fight a split decision. Can't remember the scorecards right now, but obviously 2 judges had it for the man Luis Arias. Jarett Hurd, man, he looked very flat in there. Jarett Hurd said he would have loved to box, but the slippery canvas threw that game plan out the window. They had to fight toe to toe, and that really favored the man Luis Arias. You know what I mean? So the right man won this fight. I'm quite disappointed because I wanted to see the man Jarett Hurd fight the man Jamel Charlo. You know what I mean? That's the fight I want to see. I believe Jarett Hurd has a better resume. He has a better resume at 154 pounds than Jarett Hurd than what's the guy's name? Jamel Charlo, who has 3 straps. You know what I mean? So that would be the fight I wanted to see, but I'm not sure. Maybe Luis Arias will give this guy a rematch. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the right man won. It should have been a unanimous decision. Jarett Hurd's a guy from my backyard. He's over here in PG County, Maryland. You know what I mean? But I got to call it like I see it. The right man won this fight, and congratulations to Luis Arias. I'm not too sure about this K. Korama connection with the man Jarett Hurd. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen much improvement with Jarett Hurd. He should have stayed with Ernesto, the former, was he a DC or PG County cop? Jarett Hurd's pops passed away not too long ago, I believe, from COVID complications. But no excuses, no shade. This is boxing, and the right man won. You know what I mean? And Jarett Hurd, a come forward, aggressive fighter, he got beat at his own game on the inside by the smaller fighter, as far as shorter. You know what I mean? Very disappointed in Jarett Hurd, but the right man, sure enough, did win this fight. B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. You want to leave me some money? My Cash App is at $BMarsh333, or you can throw me some cash on my BMarsh333 at gmail.com. That's my PayPal account address, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, just throw me some papers if you think you like the content, if you enjoy it, if you want to support B Marsh Boxing. I'm here live in the flesh. You already know, every Saturday or Sunday, man, I come live in the flesh and I give y'all post-fight results, post-fight reviews, and post-fight interviews. B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm gone. Hit that thumbs up, please, on your way in and on your way out. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.